A city councillor is calling for Windsor to rethink where emergency shelters are located, saying the downtown core is shouldering too much of the burden. As CTV's Sanjay Maru reports, the debate comes as residents raise concerns about drug use, vandalism, and safety.
There was a point in time where these shelters were placed in our downtowns because that's where the issues were. Now the tables have turned.
It's a call from City Councillor Ronaldo Agostino, who says downtown Windsor is carrying too much of the burden when it comes to addressing homelessness and addiction, and it's time for other portions of the city to do their part.
Today I had asked administration to report back for our next meeting on how other municipalities determine the locations of emergency shelters.
Agostino says his request was inspired by Guelph's mayor, who recently stated that downtown should be economic engines, not default locations for social services. That idea hits home for Nick Amlin, a military veteran who lives downtown, and says the behavior he witnesses daily is troubling. He points to drug use, vandalism, and theft, and says the emotional toll is growing, especially with children walking by these scenes on their way to school.
I have more stress in my home and being around my home than I had with the 10 months I spent in Afghanistan, literally at war with the Taliban. There's more stress at home in my neighborhood.
During Monday's meeting, Agostino also requested city staff to revisit a recommendation to place the Permanent Homelessness and Housing Help Hub, or H4, within 2 kilometers of the city's downtown, an area already home to the Downtown Mission, Salvation Army, and Welcome Center for Women and Families.
Everyone around the city council table wants to help these folks, but while we're helping them, it doesn't mean they can go out and do whatever they want and scratch cars and exhibit types of behaviors that none of us find tolerable, but that don't rise to the criminal level.
But not everyone on council agrees that moving H4 further from the core is the right approach.
This idea that the municipality, by moving things around in and of itself, is going to solve the problem, I think we're just going to be leaf blowing. And frankly, we could cause more problems than we're intending to solve.
I'm not saying that anybody out there is not doing their jobs. I just think that we've been trying to do something that really, it's not working.
City Council will reconvene on May 26th. In Windsor, Sanjay Maru, CTV News.